Good morning, everybody, and welcome to my humble abode. I'm in my backyard right now, just enjoying the 90-degree weather. It hasn't hit 100 yet here in Austin, Texas, so just sitting here enjoying the breeze. You are listening to Fit, Fat, Fun Dad, forever now just be known as Triple FD for short. About 3 months ago, I had this awesome idea to pitch this pilot. And I went over to NBC and I said, hey, listen, I told them who I was. And I said, hey, I have this great idea for a show. Millions of viewers would come see it. All I want is $1 million an episode. And I didn't get a call back. CBS, Fox, ESPN. I could have done a 30 for 30. It didn't happen either. Fox News, CNN, C-SPAN, Univision. Nobody gave me the time of day except for YouTube. Came in and said, hey, you can do whatever you want. And we want to give you full domain, full managerial access, all that kind of good stuff. So here I am on a pilot. Let me explain to you how this is going to be. So hopefully maybe you'll like it and subscribe later and see this progress. Fit, Fat, Fun, Dad. Too many times over the past years, I have been exploring YouTube, exploring all the different motivational, all the vlogs, all the motivational speeches, all the lose weight motivational stuff, and some of it's been very good. Some of it's been awesome. Except every time that I came across a big guy talking about losing weight, it's one of two things. It's either this awesome 3-minute video of how I lost 700 pounds and now I'm in triathlons, or it is watch my journey, somehow my journey gets stopped and now I'm back to being unhappy and fat. I call it the fat man syndrome, and I've been a part of that as well. So then I realized that, and then hence there comes the name. I want to be fit. Right now I'm fat. I'm still fun, and I'm a dad. Triple FD for short. Every time I watch these videos of different people, I saw that all the bigger overweight men and women they were always unhappy, and they were always mad at the world, and like they want to sue McDonald's, and they want to, they want something given to them, and they're willing to work hard for a little bit, but then it doesn't work for them, and then they get mad, and a lot of them have this facial hair that's all big and scraggly if they're a guy. And if they're women, they're a whole bunch of just makeup to make them look better. And I decided, you know what? Look, I'm not angry. I'm not upset. There's nobody upset. I am having the time of my life, to be honest with you. I have a beautiful wife. I have 4 kids. I have dogs. I have a house. I have a job that I love. Things are going well for me. There's no reason for me to be angry or to be upset at the world. There is one thing that I want to get better at, and that's to be fit. That's to be healthy. I used to be, and I'm not anymore. Things that I used to be able to do, I'm 38 years old now, I can't do as well. I can't do as long. I can't do as the way that I want to do them. And I need some help, and I need something to motivate me. Well, I went on YouTube, and I found some good stuff. But in the end, there wasn't anything that I was really, really excited about. Something I was like, oh man, that guy did it for me. That guy or that girl, that's perfect. That's me. There wasn't a lot. Everybody's trying to have this professional production. Okay, I am not professional, and this is not a production. This is what I have. I want the real deal. This is my issues. This is why I want to create this channel, create these episodes so people can see a real deal middle-aged, where he's at, where he wants to be, how he's getting there, what he's eating, what he's drinking. Oh my gosh, he had 6 beers last night. Those are the kinds of things that I want to bring to the table, because I believe that there is many, 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 many people that are in that same boat. It doesn't matter if you're 15. It doesn't matter if you are a 75-year-old woman. We're all in this same boat, and the statistics are clear that a lot of us are in this exact same boat. And how do we get out? How do we, I don't want to be 40 years old and not being able to do the stuff I want to do. Okay? I don't want to be 40 years old and not be able to do some of the things that other people do. I'm going to give you a real quick example here. Jumping a fence. Now, I know what you're saying. Triple FD, dude, you shouldn't be jumping a fence regardless, man. You're 38 years old. But I'm just talking about those kinds of things. I'm talking about things like going down and taking swings with your kids at the batting cages and not being exhausted after you do it, regardless of if you make a fool of yourself or not. Being able to do those kinds of things. I'm talking about going on a hike with your kids. Going out on, we have some really nice places here around the Austin area that is just awesome for outdoors people, and I want to be that person. But to get to where I want to go, I have to do some of the things that I haven't done in years. And that's why, that's the crux of this video right here. Let me give you a little backtrack of my life just to kind of tell you how I got to where I am. In high school, when I graduated high school, I was about 205 pounds. I know that for a fact because I happened to be a pretty good baseball player, and I was drafted out of high school, and they wanted to just nitpick everything that you had. So I know that when I graduated high school, I was about 6'3" and about 205. My first year in college, I was between 212 and 215. I know that for a fact, even years ago, because they had us all step on scales every Monday before practice to see where we were. My sophomore year, I was 225. My junior year, I was 235. My senior year in college, I skipped a year. I had gotten hurt and skipped a year, and it went to work, then went back to school, and I was 265. Lost a little bit of weight, and I played ball there at about between 250 and 255 my senior year in college. Got a job after I graduated, went right to the cubicle world. I wanted to make money. Went right into that kind of lifestyle, that 8 to 5, get up, sit down in a cubicle, order parts, get parts here. It was good money. Sat my butt in a chair and didn't really move. And my weight slowly crept up. 275, 285, 295, 300, 305, 310. In 2007, I went to a Weight Watchers meeting. It was the Tuesday after Easter. 395 pounds. I stepped on the scale at Weight Watchers. And that was in April of 2007. And I went through Weight Watchers and I went from 395 to about 290. Lost over 100 pounds. Felt really good, man. Weight Watchers was a great experience for me at that time. But once I dropped 100 pounds and I did feel like a newer me, I had all these people telling me how good I looked. The problem with that, and I love those people and they're trying to help, and that's fantastic. The problem with that is the fact that I was still 290 pounds. Okay, yes, I had lost 100 pounds, but I was still a better in shape, obese person. And I let that get to my head. I found my true love. I got back into teaching and coaching. So I got my butt out of the cubicle into that. But when I did that, I lost Weight Watchers there for a while. That was in '07 and '08. We're in 2016 now. This morning I stepped on the scale. I have me a Fitbit charge, just a regular charge. I don't know if you can tell, it's kind of wearing out a little bit on the sides right there. I don't know if you can tell or not. I do have that. I have the Fitbit scale. I stepped on that scale today, and my phone said, it transcribed from the scale to my phone, 342.5 pounds. There's no really excuse for it. I look down at that, and I'm embarrassed. I know how I got there. I know what I did to get up to that weight. But at the same time, it's, as I get a little bit older, it's getting a little bit more difficult. I have two 13-year-old boys. I got a 6-year-old girl. Sometimes, I'm a teacher. My wife is a full-time student. Money's tight sometimes, just like it is 95% of us Americans. Money's tight sometimes. I'll tell you right now, I have a bad problem with sodas. And I read all the YouTube, or I watch all the YouTube, I read all the stuff about how bad soda is. And there are times that I still can't get out of it. That I still will have one. I'll go a couple days and then all of a sudden still pop one. I'll drink alcohol, not too terrible, but I will go and buy some. And when I say not too terrible, I guess I should preface that. I might buy, a 6-pack or 12-pack might last me a week or something. I won't go and sit down and consume, 8 beers in a night for 5 nights in a row. So it's not like that. But I do like to drink beer and wine and other stuff like that occasionally. I like to eat. And I need to fix that. My old man, when I was growing up, he would take me to baseball games and was my coach. I can still remember after the game we'd go down and we'd go get a Big Gulp from the 7-Eleven and a candy bar. And that's what we had right there. Sorry, I'm getting attacked right now by a fly. Every time we had practice or every time we had a game, we'd stop by the 7-Eleven and he'd get me a Big Gulp and a candy bar. I don't want to blame him. I'm 38 years old. I don't need to be blaming anybody for what now I put in my body. But I'll still remember that stuff. It wasn't ever the best stuff. The whole point of this vlog is I want to show people a real deal guy that's I'm not looking for 1 million subscribers here. I'm not looking for people to send me stuff. I'm not looking for people to say, hey, Triple FD, hey, dude, I'm a personal trainer. Come, man, I'll hook you up and we'll get you into the best shape you've ever been. I'm also not looking at the surgeries yet. I've thought about them. I've thought about a lap band or gastric or a lot of those things. But I fully, truly, truly believe that I can do this from myself. And until a doctor or somebody on my physical says something about you physically can't do this, then I'm not going to believe that. I believe that I can. That fly is attacking me. Oh well. So here's what you're going to see. I'm going to be posting these videos probably 2 or 3 times a week. And I would encourage people that are having the same fight as me. This isn't one of those videos that you're going to watch and you're going to be like, oh man, that guy still went down 315 on the bench, and all of a sudden in 15 minutes of YouTube, he's gone from 345 pounds to 180 pounds. Oh man, that's awesome. It's not going to be that way. I want to invite you to become a part of my life. And this is serious for me. I'm going to treat it serious. And as I go, I'm going to tell you the workouts that I did. And it's not some of these people act like, some of us can just go and do. I saw one simple thing that said on one of my apps that said he ran 400 meters or 1 lap and 50 air squats. And then he did that 4 times. All right, so it's a mile with 200 air squats. Can I do it? Sure, I could. But I haven't yet. Do I want to? Yeah, maybe eventually. But underneath the little the comment thing is like easy day, and to be honest with us, for the majority of us, that's not easy. And so I can't trick myself into thinking that it's going to be easier, thinking that, oh yeah, I can go straight into the hard things. All right, I know what it takes to go from 343.5 pounds to where I want to be. All right, right here in front of everybody, I want to be 200 pounds or less, 199 to 200 pounds. That would make my BMI normal. Right now I'm on high blood pressure medicine. It's not terrible through the roof, but I do take that. I am a middle school athletic coordinator, coach, teacher, if you will. And so I do have, my blood pressure does run higher, and I want to get that lower. I know it's not going to take 3 months. I wish it would. Everybody wishes that it would. But this is a start. And I want to invite you guys to come along with me. Sometimes it won't be just in my backyard. Sometimes it'll be out me walking. Sometimes it'll be you'll get to meet my family, most of them. So you can surround yourself with what I believe is what is, again, 90% of us that are sitting here trying to do the same thing. If you like this video, please give it the thumbs up. Please subscribe so you can get more onto this. Don't lose it. If you found this on accident, hopefully that you sat through the whole thing and you learned a little bit something. All right. On my next video, I'm going to get a little bit more personal as far as all my inches and size and weight and chest, waist, all that stuff, so you can see at the very beginning what I'm going to be at. So again, look forward to those. Again, from FitFatFunDad to you guys, peace. Have a great one, and we'll see you on the flip side.